Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. Okay, the time right now is 4:45 in the morning. Okay, 4:45. 13th October 2022, Thursday. Now, I just want to share something with you heart to heart. Okay, I was having my coaching session with one of my clients, long-term clients. And we were just talking about, we do an evaluation month after month. Okay, where are you right now in your goals? Where do you need to be? What is it that we need to work on? Which, personal branding involves all this. Okay. He's a long term client of mine. And he suddenly just told me that a few days ago, a very close friend of his happened to meet him. Very close friend. Childhood friend. More like, they've seen each other from childhood and all that. And very close, wonderful memories. And he was pretty excited to meet him, pretty excited because he was coming down all the way from India to meet him. Okay. So, however, things didn't go the way he thought it would go. It didn't go the way. So, what happened is, in a nutshell, initial excitement, yay, meet each other, very happy and all that. And finally, they started to talk after the excitement, met in the restaurant. As they were talking, he suddenly, his friend, he told him, can I tell you something frankly and all that? He said, yeah, go ahead, go ahead. So he's expecting him to talk of things. And he said, listen, we all have been friends and all of us know each other. Lately, all the guys have been talking about you. You have the school alumni and the class alumni. Say everyone has been talking about you, your friends, the family members, everyone. So he said, what about? He's saying you're no longer the same person you used to be, pre-coaching specifically. He said, and he asked him, like, what do you mean exactly? Like, give me a few examples. You're not talking to all of us. You don't come to our family parties, our gatherings. You're always goal focused. You're looking at your physical appearance. You're marketing yourself on social media. You are no longer like giving us time, sitting with us, chatting, smoking shisha, with other friends, going out, family get-togethers. You are always reading books and talking about improvement, talking about money, business. And he even told him, lectured him, saying that life is not about money. Life is not about success. It's about family and friends and good times and all that. And you are going paranoid with your physique and keeping fit and you're also talking funny, and now you're very rude and very frank, and he kind of gave him a lot of stuff. Now, generally, the people who I coach are mentally very strong. However, for him, what happened was it really bothered him because this was his childhood friend, who best friend like thing, and he's meeting after a long time, and he thought it was going to be a good time together. Okay. And finally, last but not the least, he left him with saying that, man, you are a God-fearing guy. You used to pray to God. You used to literally spend hours and hours praying to God every day. We used to go to pray, and now you don't even do that. You become like you're this coach evil. Okay, fine. So he was a little taken aback. He was taken aback that his friend, who he wanted to meet and not talk about general things, but he ended up talking about him. Okay. So he said, okay, thanks, appreciate, okay, fine, bye. Okay. And no sooner he reached home, he checked his phone. There was a lengthy WhatsApp message giving him corrections on how he should change and become better. Religion, family, this, that. Okay. So finally, obviously, me being the coach, he obviously wanted to share with me. And, I listened to whatever he had. He said, please, can I share something with you? I said, yeah, go ahead. He said, I'd like to book a session, one session. Yeah, I said, yeah, fine, go ahead. Just tell me whatever is in your mind. So as we sat down and he told me all this, I just listened. So first I asked him, I said, what do you think? He's saying, no, I'm just feeling upset. I'm just feeling hurt that a friend of mine couldn't understand me. Okay. And he has misjudged me. My focus towards my goals, he sees that as selfish. Me not meeting with my friends, he sees that as indifference. me not going to pray and me doing more into studying and learning. Okay. And me focusing on my physique is like, being a narcissist and all that. So I said, I listened to everything. Finally, I asked him, what do you think? He's saying he just doesn't understand what I'm doing. This is what he doesn't understand. So I said, what is it that you're doing? Because, I obviously I can give him the answers, but I wanted to hear from him. So I said, see, in everything that I do, I wanted to explain to him, but I knew he wouldn't understand. So I said, okay, you try telling me what you wanted to tell him. So he said, okay. He said, for example, I'm focusing on my physique because I want to be healthy. In our family, everyone's overweight. I'm the only guy in shape. Okay. Everyone in his family is fat. He's the only one who's in shape. He's saying, I mind my macros. I don't eat sweets. I do not eat the typical Indian food. I boil vegetables and all, and I go work out meal plans and all that. Then I don't drink alcohol with, the relatives. And the reason I don't go for all the get-togethers because we're only gossiping about other relatives and friends, which I don't like anymore. You're saying before I used to spend 1 to 2 hours praying per day. Today, that 1 to 2 hours, I read a book, I study, I improve my knowledge. Then, in terms of social media, before I used to only scan Facebook, but today I'm using it for business networking. Then he said, with regards to friends, I don't meet them for shisha because we sit for 2-3 hours and we smoke. And I stopped the smoking and we used to watch a cricket match or football match and we're just talking about girls, and I stopped all that. So I said, then after he opened up and shared all that, I said, so do you think not have you improved? Are you happy? That's what I asked him. Are you saying, of course I'm happy. I'm very happy. I love my life. I get up every day. I have my goals. I have my focus. I really feel amazing. Then I asked him, then why is this bothering you? He's saying, because the people who I thought are closest to me, they don't understand me. So over there, that was where I decided to step in and tell him. And this is what I told him, which I'm telling you. The journey to the top now, to the top is a very lonely road. It's a very lonely road. Like right now, I started and told you, see, the time right now is 4:53 in the morning. Okay, 4:53 in the morning. Right now, the world is sleeping. My wife is sleeping. My kid is sleeping. I'm working. What I'm doing is work. After this, I'll be editing the video and I'll upload it today. Why? Because this is my quota for today. After I finish this, maybe I'll read a book, a few pages. After I finish that, maybe I'll play a game a little bit. And after that, maybe I'll sleep. And after I get up, normally after I get up, it's going to be, first thing is drink my coffee, check my emails, clients, whatever. And then immediately after my coffee is over, I'll go for now my new routine is to run for 5 minutes to burn off the sugar, then go on the then go to the gym, do a little bit of body pump, come back, run 5 minutes more, then be on the treadmill for 1 hour. That itself takes 3 to 4 hours. After I shower, I sit down here and then I do my work. Then by the time I finish with my clients, after finishing all that, then I will have my first meal of the day and then, move on and do like this. If you actually look at it, I'm busy the whole day. I'm working the whole day. Just imagine if I had to fit in friends. Then either I have to give up the exercise, or I'll have to give up reading my books, or I'll have to give up making these videos. Because time, no? Or maybe I'll have to sleep less, which as you grow older, if you sleep less, you can't function. So everything is focused. Think of any great person who you admire. Usain Bolt. You think Usain Bolt, with the greatness that he got, his gold medals and all that. Forget Usain Bolt. All the Olympic champions, they have this word called training camp. You know what is a training camp? When an athlete has a training camp, he gets a coach, he gets a nutritionist, he gets a physiotherapist, he gets maybe performance coach. He gets all of them. He has to book all of them together. Then he has to get training partners. All of them form a camp, and then they move out of their house to a lonely area where there's no distraction, and day and night, the whole day, they focus only on training. Boxing coaches, athletes, runners, peak performance guys all do this. And even though they are married, even though they don't meet their wives and their children for 3 months sometimes. 3 months, just let that sink in. 3 months, you don't see your family. And on the day, you will fight or you'll have your performance. And finally, after that, you come back home, maybe a month, and then you do it again. Just imagine for the people who did all this and they don't win, or they have a fight and they lose the fight. You lose your money, you lose the effort, you lose everything. It's so discouraging. But they have to do that in order to succeed. Now, let's forget athletes. Let's look at people who are successful in their corporate life. Which CEO, which finance controller, which successful executive is able to work only 8 hours and spend time with his family? Show me one guy. This even work from home. You think work from home is just sit? Yeah, you'll wear your shorts and you'll show a suit and tie, but you'll wear your underwear maybe. You'll sit, your whole desk may be filled with snacks and all that. Okay. But you have to work, right? You think making money is easy. Now, I know what you'll say. Loy, but life is not about all this. Fine. You decide your priorities. If your life, according to you, is about being with friends, being with family, going to church, going to the mosque, being with mom and dad, being with your relatives, talking, sitting, celebrating festivals, then you're right. It is right for you. If you're happy having a big fat stomach and hogging and eating and not going to the gym and not doing any exercise, if that is right for you, fine. If instead of reading a book and or going to a course or studying, if that is not good, but going to the church and praying for 3 hours is better, fine. Or going to the temple, fine. You decide what are your priorities. But I can assure you this much. You cannot achieve greatness. You cannot achieve success. You cannot achieve financial independence. You cannot be rich. You cannot by having this so-called balanced life. You can't. Why the hell am I doing this at now? It's 4:58, 5 in the morning. Why? Why do you think I'm going through this diet when I'm actually cutting down on weight and disciplining myself? Why? Why do I have to do all this? Why do I have to still read a book and study at the age of 46? Why? Give me the name of a single successful person who is earning and working, not those who invested $100 in crypto and became $1 billion and now they are relaxing on the boat. And no. Don't give me exception to the rule. Give me actual people, day-to-day people who are working hard to feed their families. Who has a balanced life, man? So I told this guy that, and I told him, see, listen, don't expect these average-minded people, these ordinary people to understand you. Your goals are different. Your priorities are different. You are different. Yes, childhood when friends and all that, and you in school and nursery and everyone has free time, it's different. Mom and dad are paying the bills. Today, when you're grown up, priorities change, life changes. So if I were to mix with friends and all these other people every day and waste time, I'll become them like them. All the years in Dubai that I was there, the growth that I've shown today being alone versus the years that I spent in Dubai with all the distractions and girls, and today my growth is spectacular because I'm focused. You cannot achieve greatness without sacrifice. So after I spoke to him and I told him all this, he was very happy about it. And said, thank you, sir. I needed to hear that. And he's gone back to his goals. He evaluated what his goals were. And tomorrow, we will again focus on them. So this is what I wanted to share with you. Remember, right now, at this very moment, somebody in your industry, somebody in your line of work, somebody as old as you is studying few hours extra is working out few hours more, is dedicating more energy, more effort, more dedication, is going the extra mile, is getting coached, is getting uh, guided towards the goal that you have. And I can assure you, they will achieve that goal. They will take away what you wanted. Unless you're ready to outwork them, work your ass off, be focused towards your greatness. This, I just saw this. This paper, this sheet of paper. You can see what is scribbled. It's my weight. Every single day, I take my weight. I get up in the morning, I take my weight. Every single day, I'm committed to this. I have goals related to my weight, related to my studies, related to self-education. That is related to finance, money. You cannot achieve greatness if you don't have this attitude. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think I was right? Do you think I was wrong? Love to hear from you. And like I said, you decide your priorities in life, and whatever they are, if you're happy, then that's right for you. Having said that, this is me signing off. You guys take care.